Hello, staff, and welcome to another Monday morning message. I wanted to touch base with you in regards to some upcoming dates, some announcements, and then finish with some thought and reflection for the week. So, as we look at this week moving forward, Tuesday, the 12th, there will be a Christmas choir concert. Miss Benham, I believe, shared some information in regards to that. I had the opportunity to go to the band concert today. And what a nice treat that was. So I encourage you, if you don't have anything to do on Tuesday, to take you and your family and go to the choir concert and listen to them sing some Christmas songs. On Wednesday the 13th, juniors will have career credits. That will be in Cardinal Theater. We will dismiss juniors at 9 a.m. So that's just a little bit before first block finishes up. So you may want to talk to your juniors in homeroom this week. And if they're going to eat breakfast, they will need to eat that first breakfast on Wednesday the 13th. They will not have the opportunity for second chance on that day if they're a junior. Final exempt in-service will also be on Wednesday the 13th. It will be during your conference period. All must attend that meeting. You will walk out of there having your final exemptions done, and then we will get those all compiled in the office. And then the final exempt letters will go home with your homeroom students on Thursday the 14th. Also in regards to those, you may want to start talking to your kiddos about those from the standpoint that those letters are due back Monday the 18th by 8 a.m. There will be no exceptions in regards to that. Final exempt letters due back Monday by 8 a.m. On Monday the 18th as well, we will also have our staff Christmas lunch. We'll be in the LMC conference room, and hope that you can put that on your calendar to come join us for lunch during that time. In regards to some announcements, I'm continuously blown away by the giving nature of our staff and our students here at Webb City High School on a yearly basis. And as I think back to the canned food drive and the change drive, in which we had the opportunity to help a number of families right here in our own community, it's absolutely amazing to me whenever I look at some of the numbers that have been provided from the standpoint of 1,719 cans were donated through our canned food drive. I believe this was our most successful year since I've been here in regards to that. So thank you to our National Honor Society staff for heading that up. And then also I think if you throw in the change drive that Miss Eccles' group took over this year, or actually last year, they were able to raise $1,278.26. And again, 30 plus families that we were able to help through that change drive as well. So I love this time of the season. It is the giving season as well. And thank you to our staff and our students who gave so graciously this year in both those things. 9.5 days until the end of the semester. With that comes a final schedule. So quick rundown on what our final schedule is going to look like. On the 19th, we will have our W4 final. And then on the 20th, we will have all red day finals. On the 21st, W1, W2, and W3 final. We will dismiss by intercom on the 21st after that fourth lunch. So we will be having lunch on that day as well. Miss Kelly sent out something in regards to a staff Christmas party. I encourage you to take part in that, and what I'm sure will be a good time. So if you have any questions, you might get with Miss Kelly in regards to that. So we kind of think about a thought or reflection for the week. We're continuing down the path of growth and 6 questions everyone should answer to ensure growth. And remember, we're focusing on growing and going from good to great. And as I said last time, maybe even a better way to put it here at Webb City High School, in my opinion, is going from great to greater. Take a look back on some of the things that we've asked you to reflect on, but what kind of teaching leads to what kind of learning? And there we were looking at failures and successes of teaching. Question 2 is, how can I use my strengths effectively? What are you good at, and how do you use it to your advantage? Last question that we had was, how is teaching and learning changing? And in that, ask you to reflect on some personal change to meet the needs of your kids. This week, the reflection question is, how can I step out of my comfort zone? I'm just as guilty as this as anybody, and it's really easy to stay in our comfort zone. And I think whenever we think about stepping outside of that comfort zone that we have, is whenever we could start to experience some real positive growth, not only personally and professionally, but also for the students that we're affecting. So this week, as you move about this week, I ask you to reflect on what comfort looks like and sounds like in your class. In other words, be able to identify what your comfort zone is. And then I'd ask you what might be some evidence that you've stepped out of your comfort zone this first semester. And you know, sometimes when we step out of our comfort zone, it's going to go really, really well, and we're going to see some nice changes for our kids. And then sometimes it's not going to go so well. And I think, you know, going back to thought or reflection from previous weeks, I think we can learn a lot from not just our successes, but those times when things don't go so well. And then I'd like for you to identify ways that you can continue to step outside of your comfort zone as we transition into the second semester. I hope that you take the time to reflect on some of that. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful week, and again, know that I appreciate each and everything that you do for every kid that walks through the doors at Webb City High School. Thanks, and have a great week.